I can guarantee you that before I wrote down about the Ukrainian National Police being the perpetrators of numerous crimes, that I researched the subject, that I dug into various images and videotapes of the dead people. I assessed it using whatever forensic evaluation that one can in something like this. And I saw, for instance, that many of the bodies had the green dry ration packaging of the Russian of the Russian ration box.
Is
the one
this
that the Russians are handing out.
Is this like MREs in the U.S. military? Meals ready to eat?
It's dry ration. Yeah, it's a ration pack. The Russian soldiers can get them, but they've also been used extensively to support humanitarian, civilians in need. You see the Russians in their trucks handing them out. I also noticed that many of the bodies had the white armbands on that signify people who are not a threat to Russia, and that the people that didn't have the white armbands had their hands bound behind their backs using the material that looked awfully like armbands that are no longer on their shoulder. So just a first brush, if someone said, okay, what is this scene telling you? The scene is telling me that these are pro-Russian or Russian sympathizers or people who have interacted with Russia, people who have been the benefactors of Russian humanitarian aid, and people who are heading in the direction of Russian troops. And so then you have to say, okay, who killed them? Well, I don't know by looking at that pictures, but if you're pro-Russian or Russian sympathetic, equipped with humanitarian aid provided by Russia, the odds are that the Russians didn't kill them. Now, that's not enough now to jump to the Ukrainian National Police, though. That's just setting the stage, the initial thought. But now I get the Russian orders. The orders from the Russian high command are to minimize civilian death, minimize damage to civilian infrastructure. So I see intent. The commander's intent going down to the Russian soldier normally would be translated into actions that reflect that intent. So if I've got some pro-Russian people coming at me, I'm not going to kill them. That's the intent. What about the Ukrainians? We have the exact opposite. We have the Ukrainian government calling anybody who collaborates with Russia, to include receiving these humanitarian care packages, are now classified as collaborators. And in the specific instance of bucha, we have the Ukrainian National Police issuing a bulletin speaking of the cleansing of collaborators from bucha on 1 April. We have a senior Ukrainian government official, a female, issuing instructions via social media, telling the citizens of bucha that there is a police action taking place, a cleansing operation. Stay indoors, don't panic. He repeats this over and over and over again. And then we have videotapes that show these Ukrainian National Police, including some who are directly affiliated with Azov, actively hunting down and shooting people. So now when I look at all this data, I have to say it's more than likely that the Ukrainians are the perpetrators.